Now, in the Mohbad story going on online, questions have been asked. Who is responsible? Today, I'll be showing us what is needed to prove murder in the Nigerian courts. Let's break down what the law in Nigeria says must be proven for a successful murder conviction. There are three main ingredients to prove murder in Nigeria. The first is the death of a human being. The first thing you want to do is that you must prove that the person in question is dead. In Mohbad's case, there is no dispute as to his death. The next thing you want to prove is that the death was caused by an act or omission of the accused. Physical violence, poisoning. Now, you want to prove this by medical evidence. The next ingredient necessary to prove is that the accused act must have been sufficient enough to kill the deceased here or to cause grievous bodily harm. So the prosecution here, they must prove intent to kill or intent to cause serious bodily harm or reckless disregard to human life. It's also important to mention one last thing, that the act was unlawful and without lawful justification. For example, self-defense might be a lawful excuse. If none exists, it strengthens the prosecution's case. Now, applying these ingredients of murder to the Mohbad's case with the facts that we have online, if someone bullied him physically in order to lead to fatal harm, if someone administered harmful substance knowingly, if there was medical negligence involved, the accused person or persons will be held liable. But it's important to also state that medical negligence reduces the charge from murder to manslaughter. Manslaughter simply means that there was no intention to kill. Now, it's important that we distinguish between suspicion and proof beyond reasonable doubt. In order for a person to be convicted of the death of Mohbad, the person will need to have been guilty of every ingredient that I've mentioned in order to be convicted of murder. That's why murder is a technical thing under the Nigerian law.